if I talk of challenges, like I would say, yes, every place has its own challenge. Since this is a flexible environment that is required, the flexible environment cannot happen unless and until it starts from the beginning, that is from the top. As you said, management. Yes, to some extent, again, there's a different phase or different, I would say, different parts of the coin. There are some schools who are coming up, they would want to jump into the best of facilities before anyone else does. So in the competition, I think the children benefit to some extent. For example, if Kurana sir, I don't know whether you would agree to the fact, I think city schools, there are mushrooming schools around. So I feel that here, if school A gives one facility of AI or intelligence, the smart boards or the internet facilities and everything that's possible, I think the other school will give one something more, so that the children are more attracted. So in the long run, it's the students who benefit. But it has to start from there, definitely, which you were saying it is difficult. Then is the principal, who is the part of the management, and at the same time the teachers. So here again, definitely we have issues, we will have problems, because personalized learning is not only the higher and the lower achievers, which we were discussing. We all agree to the fact that inclusive education comes in between. There again, we have to personalize the education. The child can't be kept behind because the child is unable to cope up, ADHD or whatever may be the problem. That is the reason why CBSE has placed inclusive education. If a teacher is not flexible enough to go in for that personalized learning, I think she will just push the child to a special educator in a different room, which will not solve the problem. Therefore, the teacher has to be flexible. The management will have to be flexible. The principal will have to be flexible. Maybe we know that 32 periods will have to be given. But if required, if a teacher in her class has got more difficult cases, so their planning has to change. That change is not so easy. What Sandok sir was saying, the difficulties that we face for personalized learning, too much of devotion has to be there, both from the teacher side, the management side, convincing the parents, and of course, reaching out to the child. Because the child will have to be taken into confidence why he is a low achiever and what he should do to come up to that level. Therefore, the child will have to be motivated. When the child is motivated, we have to definitely understand, which is the most difficult task, as Sandok sir was also saying, convincing parents. But I think we as leaders, we as educators, we can't give up. We have to keep trying. And I'm sure if there are 5 children, we will succeed in convincing 3 children, 3 parents, and 3 teachers. So that's one important thing that we have to keep in mind, though it's very difficult, but keeping the motivation level of everyone in the environment is something very, very important, if you ask me, as per my thought process in personalized area. I'll make it very short, as George sir has given elaborate explanation about it. Many a times we see, if I talk of middle school and senior school, the child also is not always a perfect judge. You know, though these systems with Harshwal sir's modules, we do get to know. However, one examination, assessment test does not give the actual picture of a child who has not fared their exam well or couldn't have that logical thought process in one day. So it's a long process. It's time consuming. That's the biggest challenge again. Time consuming. At the same time, we can't give up. Then we have the curriculum. Whatever you say, at the end of the day, we have to finish the curriculum. We have CBSE, IB, whatever curriculum we have. We have given a framework. That curriculum has to be reached. So making the customized lesson plan, reaching out to the children, and at the same time keeping a pace with the curriculum is not so easy. It is again a big challenge that we face when we go into personalized learning. But however, as I said, as we are discussing, getting into the assessment, knowing the child more, again trying to complete the curriculum, All these will have to be balanced. These are few challenges we face, and I think life is full of challenges, and we need to ensure that we take the challenge, give a trial and error method, plan with different in different forums like this, and definitely will come into some conclusion where we would want to, may not everyone may not benefit, but the maximum will benefit.